Your pet is a member of the family, just like everyone else. At Mapleview Animal Hospital, each animal is treated with the same care that they've become accustomed to in your home. The veterinarians at Mapleview Animal Hospital want your pet to feel at home, even when getting a checkup, shot, x-ray, or vaccination. Going to the vet can be difficult for your pet. Make it easy with Mapleview Animal Hospital.
Well, good morning. It's 8:55. Time now for the Tulip Time segment. And joining us this morning is Gwen Auwerda, and Nathan Bocks. And most importantly, you guys, like Nathan says, dressed up for Tulip Time. But from what Nathan says, you guys dress like this every single day. Is that true?
It is. Of course it's true. We dress in our Dutch costumes every day at the festival.
They're comfortable. They're easy to wear. Very, very practical on a day like today. Keeps you nice and warm.
Well, I saw you guys clomp in with the wooden shoes,
right.
too.
They're really easy to drive in, too.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
I would imagine those are the easiest things to drive in, especially once the Tulip Time traffic gets here, too, right?
Right.
So we're previewing only a day away from the official launch tomorrow.
Right.
What are we looking at this year for Tulip Time?
We've got some great weekend activities planned. We've got the carnival starts this evening with the Fiesta celebration at the Civic Center. We've got fireworks tomorrow night, art and craft fair, Kinderplatz, a 5K, 10K run kicks everything off tomorrow morning out of Collin Park. And so we got a lot of great things going on, neat shows, and we are ready to gear up for the festival.
Now, Nathan, you do tours still, is that right?
I do. I've been doing tours for over 20 years with the festival. I'm doing just one this year on Monday.
Okay.
Because I've got a lot of official responsibilities for the Tulip Time Board this year.
Okay. So
not as much of that.
Now, I'm not familiar with the tour. What kind of, is that just a tour of the city?
It is. I work with motor coach groups. We have groups coming in from all over the country, and I'm what's called a step-on guide. And what we do is when the motor coach comes into town, we step onto the coach with them, and you're with them anywhere from 3 hours to the longest tour I've done is 2 days.
That's a long time with you.
It's a long time with me. This year I've just got one 8-hour tour. We'll be all over the city on Monday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Now, there's a couple of new things this year. One of them, just off the top of my head, is the Pig in the Blanket competition. What's some of the new stuff we can expect this year?
We've got Dutch Dogs on Parade. That is going to be really fun. It's a parade entry on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We have the Philadelphia Mummers coming on Saturday for the Saturday Parade. The first time they're going to have been here in Michigan, and they are coming to Tulip Time Festival. They're a great band. Woodland String Band is what they're called. They have a lot of percussion instruments as well as saxophones and costumes that are unbelievable. So we're really excited to have them in the parade. They'll head things up at the beginning, and they'll come back around and do an encore performance on 8th Street in front of the Splash Pad on Saturday. So you'll want to make sure to stop and see that. We also have America's Flower Man, Dale Roman, here doing floral demonstration. I mean, what's a tulip festival without looking at tulips and figuring out what else to do with them besides look at their beauty in the ground? He will have some entertainment as well as show you some tips on how to arrange them in a vase and have a neat floral arrangement.
He was a riot to talk to a couple weeks ago when he called in and told me, keep your tulips looking more lively. Believe it or not, mix gin and vodka mixed in with your water in your vase, which I found a little weird, but I guess that works. I never heard of that before.
I think that makes everybody more lively.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I said, well, your tulips don't pass out. They sober up with the gin and vodka. But
right.
So Tulip Time kicks off tomorrow, as we already said. The run tomorrow morning. Brent from our brother station, the van, will be there. We'll also be together at Collin Park for the fireworks. And also Bill Cosby this year is coming to Holland. That's a pretty neat headliner. I love Bill Cosby because he's so gifted at being funny and also being clean.
Right. We love, when we were looking for who the headline act would be this year, we really were excited about Bill because he crosses multi-generations. And as we look to continue to program for a younger demographic, this was one that kind of fit all of those demographic areas for us. And he's been sold out for a couple weeks now, a couple months actually, and so we're excited to see him here on Friday.
Absolutely, and I love Bill, like you said, because I can watch his show and even at my age still think that he's hilarious. So Bill, of course, one of the headliner here for Tulip Time. But again, Gwen Auwerda and Nathan Bocks joining us from the Tulip Time offices. Guys, we're almost out of time. but this is my first full Tulip Time as a resident of Holland.
You're gonna
Advice
love
for
it.
me, yeah.
You're gonna love it, Dan. You want to get out into the community, visit the food stands, come down, see Dutch dancers. A lot of locals will say they try to avoid
Yeah, I've
downtown
heard
during
that.
the festival. They think that there's not parking. There's plenty of parking. It's easy to get in and out. The crowds are big, hopefully, but definitely manageable. The
Sure.
traffic is busier, but definitely manageable. And we say, come on down, enjoy the community, enjoy the great things that we have to offer right here in Holland for the locals as well.
Fantastic. Guys, we are out of time, but thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.